Most 17-year-old girls don't spend their time after school paying homage to their heritage. But for Michaela Keithley, her extracurricular activities is more than just a sport.
My mom and my grandma, they're Irish, and they saw it at like a festival one time, and they're like, this would be a really good thing for Michaela to do.
Michaela explains that while being Irish isn't a requirement for being a dancer at the Ryan Kilcoyne School of Irish Dancing, she enjoys how it helps to affirm her heritage.
So they started me out, I was either 5 or 6, and they put me in, and I liked it, but then I stopped when I was about 8 or 9. I went back at the end of 7th grade, so I was 12, almost 13, and I really got back into it, and I really liked it, but then I had to take a year of medical leave when I was 14, so then I went back, and I've been back for like the past, I don't know, about year and a half fully, like at the school itself.
After Michaela's initial break from dancing, she decided to rejoin because she needed some form of exercise, and she figured it wouldn't hurt to try again. She also commented that her aim is terrible, so an organized sport was out of the question.
But I actually teach there. I help teach the little kids. I'm one of the aides there, so I help typically Maria and Christine or Ms. Christina teach the little kids. I watch their steps, help with their timing.
Michaela sees herself continuing Irish dancing in the distant future. She hopes to join an Irish dancing club in college and continue teaching younger dancers. However, there are some downsides to Irish dancing, like a camp that Michaela attends over the summer.
But it is very taxing, very difficult. It's 4 hours straight of intensive dancing, like what I did out there, but 10 times harder and more intense. And there's like no breaks, and it's really rigorous, but it helps. I think it's a bit much sometimes, especially in the summer after you haven't been doing it for a while, and I don't think they give enough breaks. And so it's really beneficial for some people, but for me, I prefer to go to privates with a one-on-one teacher rather than having a lot of people yelling at me and doing circuits, because I think it's a bit much sometimes, and you're not necessarily getting the attention that you need when the camp's meant for that, because they focus on a few certain people typically instead of others, and that's just how it is. I mean, you can't really control that.
Michaela's close friend, Kelly Lowry, shares how she thinks dancing has helped Michaela.
It's really good for Michaela. It teaches her discipline. She had stopped for a while, but now she's come back better than ever.
Irish dancing is a huge time and financial commitment. Michaela says that if she had the time, she would be dancing and teaching at least 3 times a week. She shares that many of her weekends are spent at performances and competitions, and that while the fees for competing and practicing add up, it is all worth it.
I have a lot of good memories. I just like being there, and when I went back after having my medical break, it was really good because Maria, she gave me privates to catch me back up, and her support and help really boosted my dancing, and it was probably the most beneficial experience that I had in dance itself. And really I just really like it. I like to perform with them. A competition for Irish dance is called a feis, and in a feis you compete against other people, and it's they nitpick. It's kind of like gymnastics. They're very, very picky. I know a girl, she got major points deducted because her wig flew off. And in Irish dance, she wear bun wigs or really long curly wigs and really elaborate dresses. Or for me, they took points off because I was wearing shorts instead of bloomers, and I didn't know that was a rule.
While Irish dancing is physically taxing, Michaela says it is something she loves and doesn't want to give up.
I'm glistening.
With At a Glance blog, this is Kara Newcomer.